All right, we'll go ahead and get started for the briefing today for Friday. My name is Rob Forster, last name spelling Forster. Excuse me, and I'm a sergeant in the Crimes Against Persons section here at the police department. A fairly slow cycle for us in the last 24 hours, which is good. The aggravated assaults were all domestic related, so I won't be talking about any of them. The simple assaults, for the majority of those were all domestic related as well, so those won't be discussed. We had a couple minor incidences of officers being threatened by people that were being arrested for very minor offenses, probably based on their intoxication level at the time they were arrested. Nothing serious to report there. The narcotics are all under continued investigation. No patterns in the larcenies that were sent out today. I will talk about one fraud report that we took from a citizen in southwest Sioux Falls. This was taken around 1 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday as a phone report by one of our officers here at the police department. A citizen called in to report that she had been on an app known as Hangout. If any of you are familiar with that. And during her conversations with a gentleman in another state, she was convinced that she was investing in some type of a ranch in California. Through that conversation, she decided to invest $40,000 with this gentleman, sent him payment of a check with the understanding there would be a return on that money. She did get a check back, came back in the form of almost an $84,000 check. When she took that to her bank to deposit it and replace the money that she had invested, she found out that it was a scam. The company didn't exist, and she was out for $40,000. Typically, we have this happen, on and off, and we would just advise the public that if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. If you are making investments with your retirement money, which this is what was the case here, make sure you're talking to somebody in person. I'm not going to put a plug out for any particular company, but when you entrust somebody to that much of your money, have a relationship with them and, build a little bit of a trust there. So just be careful what you're doing online. Just for a short time, back and forth over this app. So I don't know if she did some type of research on the internet herself, but that can always be, false as well.
And then she sent him a check for $40,000.
Yes.
Was it a fake check that he sent back or something then?
Yeah, it'd be, it would look real, but it would be from a no account. The account didn't exist. The funds weren't in that account or available. So, and go ahead.
She was investing in a ranch.
Yes, a ranch in California. And there was a couple subcontacts through that called her as well, so.
So tips for that would be just kind of make sure you know who you're talking to and you're going to invest in a real company, that sort of thing.
Exactly. Make sure the company actually exists, and, if it is in California, maybe do some research through a local investor here to say, hey, I looked at this company, can you tell me what you know about it? And just do a little more checking on it. Or, for that matter, call the police department. Ask us about it. Because in this case, a simple phone call to us probably would have been, yeah, you probably should maybe not do that and look into some other options.
Would you consider this case more of a higher, like for this, the amount of money she sent over, would you consider this kind of a more of a high profile case though? Since it's $40,000 she sent?
It's a pretty high amount of money, yeah. Unfortunately, the chances of getting this back are very small. But yeah, it will be looked at, and obviously there's probably more going on, so there'll be some type of collaboration. Does anybody have anything else today? Questions or anything? All right, thank you much. Have a great weekend.